Alhamdulillah. The Prophet ﷺ said, or the tafsir, and Allah says in the Quran, Ya ayyuhal ladina amanu, aminu. O you who believe, believe. But the question is, if you're a believer, then how is there a command to believe? The commentary is, Jaddidu imanakum, renew your faith. And it's renewed with the shahada of La ilaha illallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala renew the iman in all of our hearts. Ameen. Alhamdulillah. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik ala Sayyidina Muhammad. الفاتح لما أغلق خاتم لما سبق الناس الحق بالحق وهادي لصراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدره مقداره العظيم. اللهم افتح علينا فتوح العارفين وفقنا توفيق الصالحين وانفعنا اللهم بالقرآن وذكر الحكيم. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما وعملا متقبلا لوجهك الكريم يا رب العالمين. اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا. اللهم أعذنا من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا واصلح أمورنا كله لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك وصلى اللهم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Alhamdulillah, it's an honor to be here this evening. And I was a bit overwhelmed when I first came here because my first Ramadan, I spent my first Ramadan by myself as a new Muslim on an island where there were no other Muslims at all. And I thank Allah for the journey that has brought me 21 years later to be in a gathering of lovers such as this. Can I hear someone say Ameen? Ameen. Not for me, but for all of us. When I said that it is in this group of people that love for the sake of the Creator, it brought me to this hadith where the Prophet ﷺ said, or it is actually a hadith Qudsi, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, أَيْنَ مُتَحَبِّينَ فِيَّ أَيْنَ مُتَحَابِّينَ فِيَّ. Where are those that love for my sake? Here you are right now. Here you are right now. All of us are here because of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And all of us are here, alhamdulillah, because there is someone that we love who is not kin, who is not a spouse, who is not a child, who is not anything other than a relationship between Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that is established on love, and that the Prophet ﷺ gave a description that said that on Yawm al-Qiyamah that the highest rankings of Iman will ask, who are those people that sit on pillars of light in this position of honor? Who are the people that sit on these pillars of light in positions of honor? Aina mutahabina fiyya. Where are those who love for my sake? That is you. That is you. And it's that love that drives us back over and over and over again, because we want more love. May Allah pour out more love. Ameen. Alhamdulillah. When asked to talk about this, I was reflecting. Just this Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I was in Yosemite. And I wanted to test a little bit to see where I was at, so I put a backpack on and went out with a friend. And we hiked. And we kept our fast. And I don't want to say that for other than just to tell you why. We had a very clear map. And we had a very clear plan. And we had a very clear destination. But as we were hiking, and we're looking at this map, and we're looking at the trail that we were on, which was only one trail into this area. So there's no way that we could have gotten it wrong. But as we were walking on this trail, we kept asking ourselves, are we on the wrong trail? Are we on the wrong trail? Could we have missed the trail? But it said Mono Meadows right there on the trailhead. The doubt that crept into us when there was a clear map is the type of doubt that we have to overcome with a map that has been given us to bring us back home. That's the idea that I wanted to share with you. That there is a very clear map that has been sent in a humanly body with the best personification to bring us home, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But we doubt it at times. And there's only one path home. And that path, alhamdulillah, will lead us to a place that will be greater than the warmth that we'll feel in a campsite at night, and will be better than the companionship that we have. And that warmth, alhamdulillah, that we feel in those nights feels fantastic. And that love that we have for each other right now feels fantastic. But when we cross over and we feel that love, alhamdulillah, then we will know the reality of what all of it was for. And so that's why I'm saying we cannot allow that doubt to deter us. Because the doubt creeps in so many ways. You're fasting, maybe you read the map wrong. Maybe the directions that someone gave you was not correct. And all of these second thoughts start coming into the mind. Maybe I shouldn't be praying at work. Maybe I shouldn't be associating myself with this type of person or that type of person, or maybe I shouldn't grow this beard, or maybe I shouldn't, and maybe I shouldn't, and maybe I shouldn't. These doubts begin to creep in. But how could these doubts be wrong if the best of creation is the one who is showing us that way home? So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the courage to apply that truth when we see it. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the courage to love someone, perhaps from this gathering tonight or from another time in our lives that we don't know, only for the sake of Allah. Amen. And then have it manifested on that day when we return to Him and we see Him and we see what a manifestation of that love is. Alhamdulillah, what a blessed gathering this is right now. What a blessed gathering this is right now. And what a blessing it is that the one who knew everything about us, the same one whose knowledge and wisdom and ability to create brought us into this world, is the same one that sits us down here right now. With all of the paths and all of the journeys and all of the possibilities of where we could be, that we are here right now. Just think about that for a moment. And then think about what the takeaway from this should be. Because none of us are gathering for anything than something which is incredibly noble. And those are the gifts, those are the nafahat, those are the Muhammadan breezes that blow through this gathering, and it's for us to avail ourselves to them. So we ask Allah for that heart to be purified. We ask Allah for that doubt to go away. We ask Allah for those clouds to be removed of doubt, so the light of that yaqeen, the light of that conviction will shine upon us, and we will step every step without fear. We will step every step with courage. We will step every step, like our dear auntie said to us tonight. She said, I stepped every step feeling like there was an army behind my back because I knew that Allah was supporting me. So we have support and we have love. And then it builds community. And that this is what it looks like. This is the reality of what it looks like. And this, alhamdulillah, in this blessed time is something special. And the scholars said two things about Ramadan. They said that Ramadan either is the blessing because Allah sent the Quran down in this month. So those are the blessings that you feel right now. Something different happens in Ramadan, no doubt. The last night of Sha'ban to the first night of Ramadan, we all know that something special happens. But the other opinion, which I am more inclined towards, is that the scholars say that what you experience in the month of Ramadan is a collective return to the obedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that's what you are experiencing right now. So as we look at that on a macro level, this is what it looks like. And then when we look at a micro level in our own lives, what will that look like inside of our homes? May Allah allow us to have every day to have that return to ta'ah, and that's what Ali ibn Abi Talib said, radiyallahu anhu. He said, Kul yawm yawmul Eid liman ata Allah. He said, every day is a day of Eid Every day is a day of Eid for the one who is in the obedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So alhamdulillah, the obedience looks like this, coming to be with each other for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Coming here for the sake of Allah, and leaving here for the sake of Allah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless this journey. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala open up more hearts like our sister here, Lynn. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala open up our hearts so that we may be the reality of ta'leef. The ones that will bring hearts together. Alhamdulillah, I sit here humbled in front of my beloved brother, my beloved companion, my Habib, and yes, my hunting partner. Alhamdulillah, it's that vision and that one heart, alhamdulillah, that had enough love to bring all of this together. So think about it, that if that love that he has taught us will manifest itself in our hearts, what are the capabilities and what are the possibilities? Endless. Endless. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this blessed gathering, in this blessed time, to open up our hearts.
Ameen.
We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to have a reality, a manifestation of ta'leef.
Ameen.
And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless us in the remaining days.
They're not saying Ameen. They're not saying Ameen. They're not. They're not. They don't want the prayer to be answered. They don't want it to be answered. They don't want it.
No, you're right. You're right.
Wallahi.
He said you don't want your prayers to be answered because you're not saying Ameen.
Wallahi.
So this is a time of joy. Express your joy.
That's right.
Express your joy.
That's right.
Express your joy. Thank you. Express your joy. Express your joy. Express your joy. Allah. Allah. Express your joy. Be happy. This is a time, alhamdulillah, this is like the ultimate rinse cycle.
Right.
Everything is being cleansed. Everything is being purged. At the end of this month, it's all gone.
All right,
It starts again. Say Ameen. We want more. Ameen. Give us more. Ameen. Accept our du'as. Ameen. Heal us who are sick. Ameen. Have mercy on those that have passed. Ameen. Make ta'leef better. Ameen. Bless my parents. Ameen. Bless our teachers. Ameen. Put love in our hearts. Ameen. Don't fade on me now. Ameen. 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 Get that dua accepted. Ameen. We're looking for an increase. It's okay. We can be loud. We can be loud. It is okay. Alhamdulillah. This deen, alhamdulillah, allow us to express ourselves. We look at some of our other companions, some of our others, our cousins in other faiths. When you see that type of respect, you say, man, what's happening over there? Huh? What's happening over there? Huh? Ameen. Allah increases, Ameen. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this blessed place, in this blessed time, with this blessed people, to pour out His love into our hearts. Say Ameen. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to remove the veils from our hearts and our eyes. Say Ameen. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for a complete shifa, for a complete healing for all of our teachers and loved ones. Ameen. A healing that is known only to Him. Ameen. Ya Allah, we ask You for all that is good from what the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ asked You for. And we seek refuge in You from all of the things that he sought refuge in You from. Say Ameen. Ya Allah, we ask You in this month to accept all of our actions. Ya Allah, accept our fasting. Ya Allah, accept our fasting. Ya Allah, accept our fasting. Ya Allah, accept our reading of Quran, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, for every letter of the Quran that we have read, we ask You for 1,000 times reward. Say Ameen. And increase that 1,000 times out of Your generosity, O most generous. Say Ameen. Ya Allah, we ask You to accept our prayer, to accept our standing, to accept our bowing, to accept our prostration, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, in that prostration we are closest to You. Open up our hearts to ask You for everything, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, we ask You for nearness to You, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, we ask You for protection, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, protect our iman. Protect the iman of our children, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, protect the iman in our children to maintain in our lineage from now until Yawm al-Qiyamah. Say Ameen. Allah, bless our parents who put the kalima on our tongues, Ya Allah. And iman in our hearts, Ya Allah. Give them the highest rewards, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, we ask You for Your generosity to pour out, Ya Allah. This is a month when You are most generous, Ya Allah. Pour out Your generosity in us, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, we ask You for all that is good and seek refuge in You for all that is evil, Ya Allah. Increase us in knowledge, Ya Allah. Increase us in sincerity, Ya Allah. Open up our hearts, Ya Allah. Make us from the sincere, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, make us from the sincere, Ya Allah. Join us, Allah, underneath the shade of your throne, Ya Allah, on a day when there is no shade, Ya Allah. And a company that is better than this, Ya Allah. And a gathering that is better than this, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, allow us to see the Prophet ﷺ at the Hawd, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, allow us to see the Prophet ﷺ at the basin, Ya Allah. Allow us to drink from his hand, Ya Allah. Allow his hand to wipe on our face, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, allow him to look upon us and smile at us and know that he is pleased with us. Say Ameen. And to meet the Sahaba, Ya Allah. And to meet the messengers, Ya Allah. Because your Jannah is haq, your Nur is haq, your Malaika are haq, your books are haq, the angels are haq, Ya Allah, and the Rasul, the messengers are haq, Ya Allah. We ask you for all of it, Ya Allah. Make us inheritors of all of it, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, we ask you, alhamdulillah, for protection in this land, Ya Allah. And we ask you for good in this land, Ya Allah. The people are good here, Ya Allah. Bless them with La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, Ya Allah. And make them, Allah, understand your beauty, Ya Allah. We ask you for your light, Ya Allah. Light in our eyes, light on our tongues, light in our arms, light in our feet, Ya Allah. Make us light, Ya Nur. We ask you for your Nur, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, if anyone has come here with any type of need, Ya Allah, fulfill that need, Ya Allah. If anyone has come here with any type of debt, Ya Allah, complete that debt, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, if anyone has come here that has wronged you, Ya Allah, we ask you, Ya Afu, to pardon it, Ya Pardoner, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, if anyone has come here, Ya Allah, and they are afraid, Ya Allah, then give them security, Ya Allah. Ameen. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. We ask you, Ya Allah, in this blessed place, with these blessed people, in this blessed time, with all this love that is in here and all these hearts that are turned to you right now, Ya Allah. Because you are too generous to inspire us, Ya Allah, and then not fulfill that deed for us, Ya Allah, and not accept that dua from us, Ya Allah. We ask you to make our best day, our last day, when we leave this world and meet you. Wa akhir da'wan, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.